Welcome to Monroe, Louisiana, Malone Stadium, home to the ULM Warhawks, and fans have been getting ready for this one pretty much all week. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UL Monroe Warhawks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis. Tar Heels will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Warhawks offense takes the field to start this game off. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the ground with the back. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Warhawks are moving quickly down the field. Got it behind the line. It's Bradfield. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Buys a little time. Finds a crease at the 20. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down. The Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Warhawks!
How impressive has this offense been just hogging the ball? They've just been eating away at the clock. They've been matriculating the football down the field. And here they are scoring a touchdown on their opening possession. The opposing quarterback's like, bro, when am I going to get the ball? When do I get a chance to take the field? That was crazy.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together an 81-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Smashes through. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
North Carolina, 0.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And that ball is picked off. Got some room to run. The 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, UL Monroe. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six.
North Carolina, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Here comes the offense on first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
He's got the back in the middle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
Brings up second down.
He'll just keep slinging it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on one time in that loss last week. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bradfield. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. He's looking for a man on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Warhawks send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Back open in the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Fires to the tight end. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Comes out throwing on first down. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. Looks as if they'll stay aggressive here. They go 5 wide on 2nd and 3. To the air, it's Abraham. Gets it out quickly. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Trying to find his man on first down. And he makes the catch, but he can't stay in bounds. That'll be incomplete. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Lets it fly. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
They'll need urgency and efficiency. 10 seconds left on the clock before halftime. It's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Runs through the tackle. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves one great broadcast so far today there in Monroe. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And just like that, let's head back to our team inside Malone Stadium.
The Warhawks will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. The give to the fullback. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Didn't get anything on that last run. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Abraham. Got his man on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Trying to beat the D deep. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45.
Man, this is how we do it. Defensively, you go into halftime, you make adjustments. You talk about, we've seen them do this, we've seen them do that. Let's get ready for it. Let's have a plan. Plan executed. You could tell they knew what was coming, did a great job defensively, forced an interception right out the gates to start the second half.
Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They'll give it to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Off-play action on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Peterson. And the Warhawks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The give on the inside. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15. We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further.
North Carolina, 0.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll start the return inside his 5. You're not getting him on the ground, still on his feet. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Off the play fake. They're trying to... And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Louisiana Monroe has the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Third down for the offense after recovering their own fumble. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
The game plan was simple on defense. They had to find a way to contain one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football. And guys, not only have they contained him, they've completely shut him down. This offense has no points in this game. Remarkable job by the defense.
And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. The run to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Ready to fire from the pistol.
Second down coming up.
Here's the handoff. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Wide receiver shows motion. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Warhawks will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looking to pass. It's Abraham. Fires to the right. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man down the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab well past the sticks. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And they take a knee on 4th down, having inflicted enough damage, and that ought to do it. Looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely into the definition of a trap game. Trap was set, sprung, and the underdogs come up with the win.
And that's why we go, you know what? I don't take your rankings. I'm not worried about your rankings. They don't matter to me. We're going to go out and beat this team. We're better than this team. A lot of times those rankings don't mean a lot to a lot of people, and you can tell it didn't mean a lot to this team, and that's why they came out and pulled the upset.
Absolutely, David. I mean, that's why you play the games. This team knew they had to come out. They were going to have to put their best foot forward in order to get the W. They did just that. They're talented.